Hey everyone, it's Dreamseer444 and I want to welcome you guys to my channel. Thank you so much for the support that you guys are showing me, especially, I ain't even gonna say especially because on TikTok and Instagram, you guys do your thing. YouTube has been really coming through lately. I don't know if they finally changed the algorithms or what, but it just seems like there's a lot more support going on there, and I do appreciate it. You know, we work so hard to get these messages out, and you know, we are nothing without you guys' support, without you guys watching, viewing, commenting, liking. We are nothing. So, you know, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe, and you know, those of us just like you that's on this healing journey. You're on the healing path. We in this together. Anyways, let me stop rambling, guys. Let me see. I'm going to use the what's the tea here and see what's going on in the collective. I'm going to see how you guys are doing, and we're going to see what's going on around you. I'm going to start with the what's the tea. I have no idea where it's going to end up, but let's just get started and see what's the collective's energy in this reading. Moving in silent and dusting something off. That's you. You're moving in silent, not telling anybody your business. You're kind of realizing now that not everyone is for you, and that there are some people around you who are just waiting to know your next move so that they can either attempt to block it, or that they can attempt to try to find a way to get in on it. You know, how they can find a way to benefit. So a lot of you are moving in silent with your move, with your decisions, and there's something here that you're dusting off, something here that you're not allowing to affect you, you're not allowing to stop you. You just figured out what you have to do in order to progress here. Okay, so what is it that's been on you guys' mind lately? Yeah, it has something to do with people being in your business. Something about people trying to figure out what's going on with you, watching you closely. I think you feel that energy of people just trying to, you know, get information on you. Somebody could definitely be watching you, and you may peep this. You may peep this. Somebody is really doing the most to actually like find out what's going on with you. But I feel like this is why you're moving in silent and you're dusting something off. You're like paying it no attention because you know that you're not one of those people that do a whole lot of talking, and maybe you're not someone who's very flashy. You don't really let people know what you have going on, but you are aware that someone is in your business here. What do you have to look forward to? What's coming up for you? Shine. Finding out and realizing that your light irritates people, demons. Realizing that something about you, it frustrates people. But these are the very same people that are in your business. So you may be finding out very soon that somebody here who is watching you and all up in your business gets irritated by something that you do or something that you say. Okay, so maybe you are somebody who is like, you're a truth teller, and maybe this bothers someone, or you're someone who acts in integrity, and this could be someone who doesn't. You know, this could be somebody who do anything. Tell me about this energy who is irritated by your like, whoever this person is, they're wasting time in their life. They're stuck. Nothing is changing for them. And they're irritated by the fact that you're making moves, but they don't know exactly what moves you're making because you're not talking about it. So you have people here who are stuck and they're limited in their life, and they're watching you. They're observing what you're doing. And for right now, they're not understanding what you're doing because you're not talking. And you're one of those people that just pop out and show people the finished product, right? And I don't blame you here. What is it that you're getting control of here? Moving on. Thank you. Next, you got control of it. You got a full understanding that it's time for you to just move on, you know, with your life, with your plans, away from certain people, away from certain environments, away from certain situations that are only going to drain you, or with people who are going to still be, you know, trying to figure out what's going on with you. And I still feel like it's because even though you irritate them, there's a benefit to you that some people know. What are you leaving behind? Incarcerated and fishing for comments. Some of you are coming out of a legal issue. Some of you could have been locked up. Some of you, you know, some of you could have had some run-ins in the past that you're leaving behind, or you could have been dealing with someone who was incarcerated, or somebody who's like whoever this stuck person is, you could be leaving that person behind because they're constantly in and out of self-imposed imprisonment. This is someone who's not doing the work or not changing something about themselves. And what you're also leaving behind is somebody who is observing you, fishing for comments. Some people who are like really all up in your business, trying to see what's going on with you. They could be on your social media platforms, going through your comments, trying to see what people say about you, or see if you're involved with anyone who is in the comments. Somebody's doing something like that. Okay, but you're leaving this energy behind. Okay, and what do you have to look forward to other than someone wasting their time? Be careful in the future position. Is somebody here coming towards you who could have something, would caught a case. Okay, so you could have somebody who's stuck, and they could be stuck because they have something that's going on with their health that has them feeling bound and having them feeling like they can't move on with their life. Okay, so this is a particular person that you want to be careful about. Okay, you can I ask, what is it that you can look forward to? Somebody who coming towards you who's not in the best of health here. Okay, and this could be someone wanting to sleep with you. What else is on your mind? And then I'm going to go to another deck. Like, no, you got too much. Yeah, it's something going on like on social media. All right, and haunted memories. So something from your past could be on your mind very soon. It could have something to do with some information that you find out online, or, you know, there could be a situation where somebody's bullying you, possibly, you know, in the comments. That could be what you are leaving behind, where people are just trying to, maybe you were dealing with a situation where somebody was trying to get into your information or something like that. And this could have really caused a lot of issues for you. For some of you, it's like a cyber attack, something about hacking or something like that. Somebody was trying to hack into your system. So somebody, you could be finding out that in the past someone was trying to hack your system, and this person could be in jail, whether it was related to you or related to someone else, or, you know, who locked it behind up. Somebody here was trying to do something against you, and you could be thinking about this, or you could be finding out that someone was a part of this, and this is why you're moving in silent. I feel like for some of you, whatever they attempted to do, it did not work. And so you were able to kind of like brush it off, but you know that someone had something to do with it. And this is why you're moving on. You know, you're moving on with your life here. Yeah, because the games are played out. You know, the games are played out. You know who's involved, or you know what was going on now. And this is why you're in the energy of moving along, okay? So let's take a look and see what else is going on here in the collective. What's your energy? What's your current energy? Resistance. You're definitely trying to resist someone. You're definitely, if you have feelings for someone, you could be holding it in. Okay, I feel like this is you trying to release someone from your energy by just kind of brushing off any feelings that you may have. Yeah, look, you're running. You could be ghosting someone. You're trying to emotionally detach from a situation. Yeah, it's like you could have feelings for someone, but you're running and you're avoiding them. You're trying to get out. Why? What happened in the past that has you like you don't want to? Confessions. Hold on. Withdrawal. In the past with someone, either this person needed to come clean, or there were some messages here that you were getting about this person which caused you to withdraw, or this person didn't want to come clean with something, and so they kind of pulled away from you or left you feeling in isolation and alone, because now you're in the energy of resistance and running. You're pulling away from a situation that in the past someone may have made you feel like they needed to come clean with you and they didn't, or like, you know, like there was something going on that they were hiding from you. And so now you're like, nope, I may have feelings for this person, but at the end of the day, this person has not come clean with me. They're not open with me. They're withdrawn. They're distancing themselves. And so now you are pulling back yourself from it. Future position. Conflict. Yeah. So in the future, this person is still going to be hot and cold, possibly keeping their options open, or this is going to be you who may still be conflicted about this person in the near future here. But knowing that it is what it is with death, I feel like you know that you need to just continue to resist this situation, because someone here is going to remain in this energy with you. That's what it feels like. Is something going to change here with this person? You have influences is coming sideways, and it fell right on top of your energy. So I feel like there is a third party attachment here to this situation that's influencing why someone is hot and cold. And I feel like you're becoming aware of it, which is why you're resisting and you're moving in silent here. There may be something that you see on social media that, you know, may trigger you to realize that you need to pull back from this person. Okay? When it comes to this person, what is it that you have managed to maintain control of? Because it does feel like you've managed your divine feminine energy, standing in your power here. You're standing in that, okay? So you're solid on that. This person cannot shake you or move you out of that energy of divinity here, okay? They can't. Even if they were trying to, soulmate, you're still maintaining the fact that you are this divine feminine, divine masculine who is in need of a deep connection, or some, you know, like a partnership that has more depth to it. So you're standing on that. That's what this is. You're standing on the fact that this is what you want. And that somebody's going to be hot and cold with you and unsure of you because they're influenced by outside forces, that you're not going to change your belief for this person. What else is on your mind here, collective? What are you thinking about? The clarity and the truth that you're getting here, because you're at a breaking point. Yeah, something is the final straw for you, and you see someone's intentions. You're not asleep. You're wide awoke with what's going on around you. Yeah, you. Yep. Yeah. So something here can't return back to the way it used to be, because you're now at this breaking point where you're going to keep resisting this energy. Yep. Anything else here? Abandoned, left out, walked away, and cold. Yep. You're through it with it. Because this person has withdrawn. They're not coming clean, but they may apologize. You have apology. They may apologize to you for the way they've been and want to try to grow something here with you. But this person could want intimacy with you or something. Conflict is showing again. What is this? Conflict, clashing, differences, and incompatible. Yeah, you're different. This person may try to build a bond with you, but there are differences. I don't feel like this bond is a real bond. This could just be someone's attempt to just get you back under their thumb or something like that for some of you, because there's something about a confession. This person could have confessed something to you and then withdrew from you or something like that. Something came out into the open when it came to this person. Or this person releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away, and bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. So it could have been some hurtful words between you and this person in the past, which led to the moving away, the releasing and letting it go. Yep. There's no need to keep going with it, because in the future position is hot and cold, multiple choices and decisions. I feel like you have decisions that you need to make as far as what it is that you truly want. And we see that you're standing on the fact that you want a deep connection with someone. This other person here is maintaining that they're hot and cold energy, and that they're influenced by some third party. So shit, it ain't nothing. The distance, it's going to be separation and blockages in this if you stayed in it. What's the message here for the collective so I can close out? So you're surrendering to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And then surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So you're letting go of this fear of intimacy that may have started with someone who was being hot and cold and inconsistent with you. And because you're standing on this divine feminine energy of knowing what you want and calling it in, you're going to get it. Surrender to the full power of who you are, and don't let nobody make you think that you're too small, you know, that you have to accept anything less than what it is that you deserve. That's exactly what that is. You know, go hard or go home. If you want a full connection with some person who is committed, you can have that. You just got to hold out and wait for it. You don't have to deal with any of this here. Yeah, because somebody could have brought someone into the connection, and that person is like trying to get information on you, which is why I think you're at your breaking point. Because it's one thing for somebody to be hot and cold. It's another thing for them to have someone else like stalking you, watching you, talking about you, starting things with you. Like, you're like, who the hell are you? Like, I don't even know where you came from. This is for some of you. You're like, who is this person? Who is it? Look, Eight of Wands, communication. Somebody talking to you all fast and crazy. Somebody who you don't even know. Yeah, you're confused. Seven of Cups, like, who are you? I don't even know anything about Five of Wands, exactly. Like, somebody here wanting to fight with you, argue with you, and you're like, I don't even know you. I had no knowledge of who you are, Queen of Swords. So you could be arguing with someone, or somebody wants to argue and fight with you over somebody here who was withdrawn, and the Emperor in the reverse. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not going to argue about no Emperor in the reverse. Somebody who's egotistical, somebody who abuses power, stubborn, someone who's set in their ways, someone here who needs to deal with their childhood issues, Page of Cups in the reverse, someone who's very immature, someone here who needs to deal with whatever they went through as a child that they're still holding on to as an adult, and they're taking it out on women, is what I'm getting here with this person. Somebody, yeah, death. Somebody here who needs to grow up. They need to let go of some image, some ego, something here that they're hiding, Four of Pentacles, that they're hiding behind when really they need to heal. This person could have unfulfilled desires and stuff, and they could just be, they could just be out here, you know, hot and cold, immature energy here. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. This person here has some deeper issues that they need to resolve here. Okay, because they're double-minded in all their ways, and they're not able to even think straight. So whoever this person is that you're getting clarity about, this is a man-child here who's sitting here parading around in this ego as if everybody has to conform to something that they created in their mind. I don't know if this person definitely had some of you in some type of third-party situation, and now somebody's talking all crazy to you or talking all crazy to them. Something's going on like that, and I feel like you're not fit to deal with that. So this is why you're moving forward and you're turning your back on someone. And I feel like whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, this person here only... This is this bitter person with anger, and they could have said a lot of hurtful things to you or made you feel some type of way. Five of Pentacles, made you feel like you didn't have enough or you wasn't enough or something like that. Tell me more about this Emperor in the reverse. What's their real energy? Because they're hiding behind something else. The Ten of Pentacles. This person could be well off and they could be in a marriage here. Whoever this person is. Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups here. This person could be someone who's only happy when they got a lot of money. It's two. Ace of Wands, and they just want to sleep around. Ace of Wands. They Hermit and ghosting. Yeah. Fool. Very immature energy here. Yep. Sleep with people, ghost people, and then act like they're innocent or that they didn't do anything wrong. Let me get out these people energy. 3 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. They're a breadcrumber. Knight of Wands. They're a whore. All right, guys. I'm gone. I'm going to leave this here because whoever this is done pissed me off. I was ready to leave this ending until this reading until I picked that up. So some of you are pissed off with someone because they involved you in something that you didn't have no knowledge of, and somebody talking to you all crazy. Child, please. That's one thing I always say. Don't bring that drama to me. And I could say I've never really had, in my adult, as an adult, grown woman, I've never really had anybody confront me about somebody who I was dealing with or anything like that. I think that I'm well past that in my age. I'm not going to deal with that. If I'm ever confronted like that, trust and believe me and that person are done and over. I'm not dealing with that kind of stuff. I'm too old to be arguing and out here fighting. I've heard of some women way older than me out here fighting and carrying on. I'm not doing all of that. So, and I'm encouraging you guys, don't get yourself caught up in it. I know a lot of you about that life. You can be a divine feminine and still, haul off and crash out on somebody. That don't have anything to do with your divinity. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it here because whoever this person is, they had me hot for a second. I had to bring it back because I know how I would feel if somebody had me in this situation. All right, so, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't even know what the title is. I'll see you guys on the next one.